आप देख रहे हैं बाजारों का हाल। बात करते हैं चोलमंडलम की। कंपनी ने अपने नतीजे पेश किए हैं और बात करने के लिए हमारे साथ एग्जीक्यूटिव वाइस प्रेसिडेंट एंड CFO अरुल सेल्वन भी जुड़ रहे हैं। वेलकम सर। पहला सवाल आपसे ये समझना चाहेंगे कि been a good quarter for you, but what has aided the growth? Because I can see your NIIs are up 14.8%, but profit has seen substantial jump of 50%. What helped you?
We had a very good quarter, especially from the collection front. The vehicle finance division did very good with the collection efforts. So we were able to contain our losses which arise out of collection, which had been troubling us over the last few quarters. And because we also had, in spite of that, we also provided for the fifth bucket in advance over what RBI had wanted to implement from the next year. We have advanced it by a year, and we have now provided for the fifth bucket also. So right now we are providing at 150 days. Considering that the profit had been quite good, we had given a decent number. We had also had a very good run on the income side, because we were able to collect a lot of charges which were normally not being collected earlier, which we put in specific effort. I would say bulk of the credit should go to the collection team, which did a great job in this quarter, and we expect to continue this effort in the coming quarters.
Okay. Year on year, your margin seems to have improved, net interest margins. However, quarter on quarter, there's a slight dip. And even for FY15, your net interest margins have improved. Can we expect your margins to stay stable now, considering that fact that cost of funds are going down, have now a downward trend?
Yes, the NIM improves on account of two factors. When your net NPAs are reducing, automatically you will have release of the income reversals which had happened on the gross NPAs which we have considered over the period. So that adds to your income. The other point, like what you rightly said, Mukta, is the cost of funds. Cost of funds, two things are happening. One, we are also changing the mix more towards market borrowings, which gives us a good advantage of almost like more than 100 bips on the cost of funds. Which apart from that, we also expect the base rates to come down, though there have been some amount of delay in the implementation of the same, though RBI has been insisting on it. We expect the banks to come down with the rates shortly, and that would also give us a good benefit, considering the context that our book is more fixed in nature.
Okay. One concern that's arising now with the bad weather onslaught that we saw over the last couple of months, and now the Met Department predicting that we may have lower than average monsoon. Are you worried that maybe the credit offtake will not be as high as you would want it to be?
Yes, disbursement may get a little bit impacted. That's a concern for us, that we need to, as you could have seen already, that our disbursements in the current year is lower than last year, especially in the vehicle finance segment. However, on the home equity, we have been able to sustain a growth. The growth in vehicle finance disbursements will be a cause of concern, which we need to keep track closely.
All right, one last question. What is your outlook both in terms of margins and in terms of credit offtake for FY16?
Generally, we don't give you any forward-looking statements. As we spoke earlier, I think the margins will improve certainly, and credit costs will come down. So both put together should give us a good run on the profitability in the coming quarters.
All right, thanks a lot for joining us and giving us all those details. तो चोलामंडलम इन्वेस्टमेंट बेहतर नतीजे पेश किए, प्रोविजनिंग कम हुई है, उसकी वजह से आप मुनाफे में खासा जंप देख रहे हैं, लेकिन ऑपरेशनली भी कंपनी ने अच्छा परफॉर्म किया है। लेकिन फिलहाल बात करते हैं आंध्रा बैंक